Hi folks, so Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, the impression that I get, I think is probably the first song of the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones that I'd ever heard. And yeah, it turned me onto them straight away, and you start digging deeper and there's so much great stuff there. But anyway, this song, I think there's 5 parts to it if I remember rightly. So your intro, I'll do it nice and slow because they play it really quick. And that's really the challenge on this one is getting it up to speed. But I'll start off nice and slow. So your intro, we're going to play this E over G sharp. Jump up to a B. Back to that E over G sharp again. By taking one finger off, your second finger here that's on the B string on the 5th fret, if you take that off, what you end up there is a G sharp minor. So to an A, and that is a C sharp minor, and back up to the B again. And really, I'm just playing the top 4 strings, or I'm trying to. Occasionally hit the wrong one, but hey, that's just me. So that's your intro, and it also appears again sort of about halfway through the song. Then your verse parts, you've got very similar. Start off with that E over G sharp. But the rhythm changes as well. Instead of going, it's, and then this time when you come back to it, you go straight to that G sharp minor, and then to the A, and then just repeat those 4 chords. So it's just that 4 chords that just loop. It's pretty quick, so you got. Occasionally, I think kind of about every second time round, you get this little change on the end. Like that. And then you can into the pre-chorus, which is an F sharp minor, down to an A sus2, coming into the second time that comes in for the second chorus. I think he does it 3 times. First time round it's only twice. Second time round does it 3 times, and you get these slides coming in. And then you're into the chorus. So this is section 4. Section 4. Does that a couple of times through, and that's over the chorus. So you've got, hello pussycat, you've got an E, and then I'm just plucking the open E and B strings. Then we come to a B. But in this B, I'm not going to play the B string at all, so I'm not going to even bother including it in my chord shape. So the actual chord shape I'm holding down is more of a B sus2. Yeah? So I'm going to strum the bass strings of it, starting on the A string, so there's no E string in that B chord. And this time for the high strings, I'm plucking the high E and the G string. Next move after that is a G sharp, but it's a G sharp add 5, so it's just the power chord. And adding those high E and B strings open in there again. And then to an A chord. Now I'm going to go to the first position A chord here. This time when I play the high strings, my B string's on the 2nd fret, the first time I do it. And then it's open the 2nd time round. So all together. That's one guitar. In the chorus there's a 2nd guitar in there that's highly distorted, and basically I think he's basically just strumming the chords over that solo. To a B, G sharp power chord, to A. Then in the second verse, and towards the end of the song, you get this little sort of muted picky part that he plays. It goes something like this. I couldn't swear this is absolutely perfect, but this is what my ears are hearing anyway. So what I'm playing there is G string 4th fret, B string 5th fret, 5th fret, G string 4th fret, B string 5th fret, and high E string 4th fret. So, and then we slide up to G string 6th fret, B string 5th fret, B string 7th fret. So, and then the last part repeat twice, which is G string from 4 to 6 and finish on the B on the 5th. So. Back in the chorus, you kind of finish up on that chorus. The only thing that's slightly different there is at the very end, because you're kind of doing the verse part and then it sort of melds into the chorus. He's kind of singing the chorus lyrics over the verse chord sequence. But there's never a slight change. What he plays there, he kind of finishes it on ad-libs with that same muted picking. Excuse me. You kind of do whatever you want there. It is an ad-lib. I'm definitely hearing in there though. So that's high E string, 7, 5, and then 4. Do a E hammer onto the 5th, and come back to the B string on the 5th, and the very last part is definitely finishes on that. So anyway, I hope that helps you. Hope it gives you enough. You just have to listen to the song and figure out which bit goes where. And the hard part, or the challenging part of this song really is playing at the same speed they do, because they do it really, really fast. And it's certainly something I found quite challenging and still do, to be honest. So as I say, take a bit of practice. If you can, it's probably a good idea to slow down the original track and play along with it until you can, crank the speed back up to normal. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. Thanks very much for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to hit the like button, and you can always subscribe for more. Cheers, folks. Bye-bye.